Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you how to build a little shelf. I have some scrap wood here, and I'm going to build a little tiny shelf using the Kreg Pocket hole shape. Alright, so this is how simple it is to make one of these. I'm going to use my little tiny wall clamp here. Okay, I'm going to set my jig right here. Alright, I'm going to use this little tiny clamp. That's all it takes. You don't need a big old clamp to hold these things down. Just make sure it's seated here. You got the two little feet there. Okay. That's it. That little clamp, as you can see. That little clamp's gonna hold it in place there for me. Okay. I'm not even gonna clamp this board down because it's so small. I'm gonna chuck my bit up. Now I got this set at that when I was saying in the video when I was unboxing this is actually ½ inch, the first hole, and I have my collet on my bit set at a ½ inch. And these holes don't have to be perfect because you're not gonna see none of these. These are gonna be behind my shelf, but. There's one hole. I'm only gonna put about four or five holes in this. Just make sure that's seated. And it doesn't matter what hole you use. Two holes. Okay. 3. I'm gonna do 5. And I'm using an impact driver. As you can see, to drill my holes. I mean, it's barely even impacting, because if you go nice and slow with the impact drivers, unless you're doing something heavy like a spade bit or something, it's gonna work fine for you. As you see. Not an impact yet. Alright. And like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure this is seated. Make sure this is seated here with these two little clips on your workpiece. Get your little clamp on there. As you see, any clamp will hold this thing in place. Okay. There's my 5 holes already. So basically, I'm done with that already. Box. I'm trying to clean it off so I don't have all dust in my box. That sits right in there. Unchuck your bit, put that in there. And I'm actually not going to use these Kreg screws because they're too long. They're going to blow out the back of my material, I think. Because this material is not that thick. Oh, and I forgot to cut this board, but that's okay. I drilled my holes far enough where it's not going to matter. Now I made my pencil like mark right here, but that's not going to matter because I'm going to cut on that side. I'm going to cut on this side of my pencil mark. And what I'm going to use to make the cuts, like I told you guys, why I got this little Makita saw. Still 4 bars, guys, too. And I've been making cuts. I just made another little shelf, and I'll show you that in a second. I just made another one in literally about 10 minutes. My cut. That over there. Now, what you do, take your pieces. Actually, I'm gonna go like this. This is gonna be my shelf right here. Okay. This is gonna be my shelf right here. Now my pocket holes, as you can see how I'm pretty good. I mean, it's a little shelf that's gonna go on the wall. Now my pocket holes are behind the shelf. So, I'm actually gonna use my new clamps also. These are the new Bessie clamps I just got.